Okay, so I'm gonna try filming this again. This is like my third time trying to film this because I keep yawning. It's 11:15 here in New York right now, um, and I've been up since 8, so I keep yawning. If there's any cuts in the video, that's why. Um, so the first thing I want to talk about today is if I regret my surgery. A couple people have asked me, hey Lily, do you regret having your surgery done? And, it's hard to say if I'll regret it 10 years from now. I highly doubt it. Right now, I'm extremely happy. I've never, ever lost 20 pounds in just over 2 weeks. So, right now, I'm ecstatic. I do regret not waiting until after the holidays. I would have been able to eat the prime rib that my uncle made if I had waited. But, on the flip side of that, by next Christmas, I'll be healed and I can have a couple bites of the things that I like. Whereas if if I had my surgery in next July, I might not be able to have prime rib. You know what I mean? So, I don't regret that. It would have been nice to be able to try a couple things this Christmas, but I made it through. So, also, there was a small part of me the day after, or when I woke up from surgery, that was like, oh my God, what did I do? Because, you're in pain. You can't eat anything. And then the next day, I passed the leak test and everything, and I was brought up a plate of food, and I took a small bite of Jello, and I felt like I was gonna puke. I didn't feel good. So there was a little bit of regret then, because I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I can't eat anything. But the next day, Friday, was fine. I had a couple sips of soup, a couple bites of Jello. Everything was fine. It was just that first day after surgery that was awful. So the next thing I want to talk about is protein shakes and what foods I'm allowed to eat now. So on Wednesday, I went for my 2-week follow-up appointment, and they gave me permission to eat soft foods. So, like eggs and stuff like that. So right now I'm having 1 or 2 protein shakes every day, and again, that's the Syntrax protein powder. Right now I'm actually mixing the chocolate truffle and the Syntrax Matrix peanut butter cookie. I'm mixing those two together, so half a scoop of each in about 10 to 12 ounces of milk, skim milk, sorry. And then for food, I have eaten eggs so far, which is amazing. I loved eggs even before surgery. So I have 1 egg, and I scramble it, and I put a little bit of shredded cheese, a little bit of salt on top after it's cooked. For lunch, I have a cheese stick or cheese cubes. That's been fine. And then for dinner tonight, I actually had refried beans with a little bit of cheese and some taco sauce, which was really nice. I was afraid that the taco sauce would make my stomach sick, but I was fine. It sat just fine. And the next thing I want to talk about, sorry if I seem like I'm rushing, it's just a little bit to get through, and it is late. Next thing I want to talk about is liquids. So I've been getting in about 60 to 64 ounces every day. It is more difficult now than it was before, just because I have to stop drinking 30 minutes before I eat, and then 30 minutes after I eat, I can drink again. And there's about 20 minutes that I'm eating. So it's about 4 hours out of my day that I can't have anything to drink. So it has been a little bit more difficult. When it was the protein shakes and the soup, you didn't have to stop drinking before you had those. So it was fine. And then second to last thing I want to talk about is differences between people. So as part of my requirements to be able to get the surgery, I had to go to support groups. And a couple people were saying, Oh, well, you won't be hungry for about a year after surgery, so that's easy too. Oh my god. I have been hungry probably since the Sunday after I came home. So Friday and Saturday weren't too bad. And then Sunday I was hungry. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, Sunday I was definitely hungry. And then also, some people told me I wouldn't be able to tolerate eggs for a really long time after surgery. I've been fine. Like I said, I'm having scrambled eggs with cheese in the morning, and it's fine. And then also, everyone loses weight differently and at a different rate. So while I've lost 20 pounds in just over 2 weeks, it might be different for you when you have your surgery. I was told by my doctor so that usually the first 6 months is when you lose your most, and after that, it slowly the rate at which you're losing weight declines a little bit. So it depends on the person. Some people could continue to lose at a steady rate for the first year. And the last thing I want to talk about today is something I'm going to add into all my videos, and that's a non-scale victory. So basically what that is something good that happened that's not just, oh, I lost another 5 pounds. It's more of like, oh, I can do this now, or these jeans fit me now, which is what I'm going to talk about. I bought a pair of jeans a couple weeks ago, and they're a size 14. Normally, I wear an 18 or a 20, and it's whatever. But out of curiosity, I tried on these jeans that I bought, and they fit. So, like, I know they're probably a large 14 because every brand is different, and, it's not going to be the same brand to brand, but still fitting into something that I have, like, a size that I haven't fit into probably since middle school. It's just amazing to me. So, you guys leave your non-scale victories down in the comments. Something that you can do, something that you fit into. But let me know. And also, guys, leave suggestions on what you want me to talk about. I'd be glad to talk about pretty much anything, But yeah, leave opinions down below, and I'll go through the comments and we'll talk about stuff. Bye, guys.